Mm, mm. Ain't nothing to it. Real one. Ain't nothing to
Hey everyone, my name is Brandy. I'm back
at it again.
Okay, that was kind of lame, but I'm back with Nurse with Purpose. We are here with another video. Before we move on, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe to my channel. Before I start this video, I want to apologize to everyone. I know I've been slacking. I've been out here living my best life, going on vacations, enjoying, the world before I start my real job this coming July. So I've been, living my best life, and I've also been planning my first event. So please be on the lookout for that. It's going to be amazing. It's coming soon to a city near you, aka somewhere in Dallas, Fort Worth. But with today's video, we are going to be talking about my nursing school experience. How did I make it through nursing school? What happened to me in nursing school? How I got into nursing school? That's what we're going to talk about today. So we're going to jump right in it. So I knew I wanted to be a nurse ever since I was 15 years old when I was at Cedar Hill High School. So when I was at high school, I did like the high school clinical rotations. I volunteered at a hospital that was about 10 minutes down the street from me. So I was, getting my feet wet before I even got my high school diploma. So I did that. Then I ended up going to Texas Women's University my freshman year. I was there for the fall and spring. I had the time of my life. TWU was cool, but I wanted to be more active and involved on campus, rather than, just partying every single day. So, but that's okay, because although I party, I still made the dean's list. Oh, but so yeah, I ended up transferring to UTA. But that summer when I transferred, I was in summer school. So I basically did summer school almost practically every single summer. But that summer was like the most difficult summer because I did Maymester, summer 1, and summer 2. So Maymester, I did like one of my government classes. Summer 1, I did A&P 1, and summer 2, I did A&P 2. In the midst of me doing summer 2, when I was doing A&P 2, my mother got sick. She was in the ICU. So I'm like in between studying classes, going to the hospital. Like, she wasn't like terminally ill. She was really just in there to get watched over. But she told me to bring my books to the hospital. So guess what? Your girl had to bring her books to the hospital. So after that, I ended up transferring to UT Arlington. That's where I actually ended up graduating from. I ended up taking my chemistry classes and other more classes that I had to do. So one thing that happened to me when I did transfer from TWU to UT Arlington, most of my classes ended up transferring, but at UTA, their nursing program required more classes than it did at TWU. So I had to take like 2 more literature classes. I had to take like another math class. I just had to take a lot more stuff. And it was crazy because my friends that stayed back at TW, they were like getting accepted into nursing school. And I'm just like, I still got to take my prereqs because I'm not done. But it's okay because it all paid off. So I ended up applying to nursing school spring. It had to be 2015. Spring 2015, I applied to nursing school. It was like right at the end of that semester, right before summertime. And even during that summertime, when I did apply, I was still in summer school. I had took pathophysiology over the summer. So as I was waiting for like my acceptance letter, I took pathophysiology that summer, and then that fall, I took pharmacology. And these are like big classes that are required at UT Arlington. So in the midst of me taking those classes, those were pretty much the end classes that I had to take before getting accepted into the nursing program. Then I checked my email one day and I got a letter from the nursing program, but I was waitlisted. I cried like a big old baby. I thought I had just wasn't gonna get in. Like, I just was crying. I was with my homegirl crying. This guy who I was talking to, I was with him crying. I called my mama at work crying. Like, I was just crying. Like, I could not believe I had got this waitlist letter. So I was like, okay. But in the midst of this, like, I'm like struggling in pharmacology. Like, pharmacology was tough. Like, that class was tough. So I'm struggling in pharm, barely making it, got waitlisted. I'm just like, Lord, I just need to get in the program. So literally like the week before my birthday, no, 2 weeks before my birthday, because the week before my birthday, I had to study for my pharmacology final. But the week before my birthday, UTA nursing program, they called me and they was like, we have a position for you. And I was like, oh my God, oh my gosh, I'm gonna be a nurse. So in the midst of me like doing that, I mean, at that point in time, you know, I had called my mama. I got into nursing school. She was happy, but she was like, we still got to pass this pharmacology class. Like, we still got to get through the class, because if you didn't pass the class, I couldn't start the program. So I was literally like, at UTA, a passing grade is 70% and above. I was probably literally like at a 66, 67 test average. And I actually remember that I actually needed an 84 on my cumulative final to pass this class. Like, so, you know, that whole weekend, it was my birthday weekend, but I had to do nothing but study because your girl had to start nursing school. So I took the test, and Lord and behold, I got the exact 84 on that test. And it's so funny. God is really funny, because I literally asked him to give me the grade I needed to pass the class. I didn't ask him for nothing above, nothing, you know, give me a 90, give me an 8. I said, Lord, give me the test grade I need to pass this class. And he literally gave me that 84 I needed to pass that class. So shout out to the Lord. Like, I don't know if you watched my last YouTube channel, but Jesus is real life the GOAT, and y'all really need to try him, because he really good. So I ended up starting nursing school that January of 2016, which was really fun. Like, it was fun at first, and then when all the work started hitting, it wasn't fun no more. Like, it just, reality hit. Like, it was hard. January 20, life hit. So I'm like in nursing school, like really trying to make it, trying to adjust, trying to just really get used to everything. And then the most tragic thing that could have happened on March 30th, it was crazy because it was the night before, and I said I wasn't gonna go to the hospital. My mom was in the hospital again. And I said I wasn't going to go. I said I was going to go the next day after, you know, trying to be a good nursing student. I was like, I'm going to go the next day after I get out of class, because I had class and I had lab. Labs are mandatory. You can't miss labs. So I was like, I'm going to go tomorrow after I get out of class, after I get out of lab. I'm going to go to the hospital. But I didn't know how critical it was. Like, no one was really telling me nothing at that moment. So, but unfortunately, like the next morning, like I got a call like 4 something in the morning. My daddy calling me like frantic. It was like, they're reviving your mom. They're doing CPR. I'm like jumping, hollering, screaming. He was like, somebody's already on the way to come pick you up. Like, don't drive. So someone came and picked me up. And unfortunately, my mom passed that next day on March 30th. And I was literally only in the nursing school for about 3 months. Like, that was it. So in the midst of me doing that, I had to drop my major class because that was the class I wasn't doing so good in. And like the dean, like, I just really want to give a shout out to UTA administrative staff, like the dean of College of Nursing, because they really worked with me. They like took their time. They made sure I got all my money back for the class that I dropped, and it went towards my next semester. So it was like no money lost. So in the midst of me like planning for the funeral and all that stuff, I'm literally still in nursing school, still got 2 other classes that I have to focus on. So I actually ended up doing pretty okay in those classes. I could have did better, but hey, like, life happens. So Move on to that fall of 2016. So at this point, graduation day is pushed back. I was supposed to graduate December 2017. It's pushed back to May 2018. So everything's going good, you know. Fall 2016, I ended up taking the foundations class, still dealing with the death of my mom and all of that stuff. I ended up passing the class, which was good. Then we go into spring 2017. I ended up taking psych nursing. I took psych nursing. I took med surg. I took research, and I took geriatric. Did okay in those classes too. We're doing good. We're pushing through nursing school. Woo-de-woo-de-woo. We're knocking it out the park. That summer, which was summer 2017, I took an online class, like a extra elective. It was called medical terminology. I'm pretty sure a lot of you guys have heard of that class. They offer it in high school and in college. So if you're going towards nursing, medical terminology is it. So then we get to fall 2017. I'm sorry. So fall 2017 was a lot. That was the hardest semester of nursing school. I took critical care, OB, and peds. So our OB and peds, they're actually half semester classes. So while you're taking critical care, you're taking either critical care and OB, and then the second half of the semester, you're taking critical care and peds. So that was the toughest semester. That was the same semester I also pledged Delta Sigma Theta Sorority Incorporated. Ooh. So yeah, like that was the like worst semester of all times. Like I actually ended up failing OB. I thought my whole life was going to end because I had like never failed anything in my life, like from grade school, from college. Like I never made anything less than a B. So when I failed OB, oh yeah, the world ended. Like just in the world right there, because it's over with. So not only did I fail OB, I had ended up dropping critical care because I wasn't doing good in that class either. So I was just like, you know what? We're just going to start all over in the spring. We're gonna run this back. So I ended up pushing back graduation again. So it's not May 2018 no more. Now it's fall 2018. But spring 2018 was a good semester, girl. Like I came back in OB. I got a B in that class. And I ended up getting a B in critical care. So I like beasted that whole semester, honey. Like that was a good semester for me. Like I did so good in those classes, like that I didn't do good in the first time. Like the second time, it was for me. So after I finished that semester, which is your hardest semester in nursing school at UT Arlington, you good to go for graduation. Like S2, I was straight chilling. Like that summer, I was living my best life still, going on trips, going here, going there, planning my graduation party, planning graduation, what I'm gonna do, all that good stuff. Getting ready for nursing interviews. So when that fall came, that last semester of nursing school, y'all, that was like the easiest semester of nursing school of all time. Like I literally got a 4.0, like all A's in all the classes. Like that's how easy it was. Like it was amazing. I'm really grateful for my last semester of nursing school. Not only did I get to enjoy like my last semester of college and actually be like a free college student and not have to come home and study, but I did very well in my last classes, and you know, I landed a job, and graduation was like the best day of my life. The party was the best day, and even the part like when I graduated, so I graduated the day before my birthday, so that just even made everything better. So here I was, you know, upset about like not graduating in May, and you know, but everything just ended up working out for the best. Like, as long as you graduate, it doesn't matter how long it takes you to get there. It doesn't matter what you have to do to get there. Just as long as you get there, like, that's all that matters. Like, nothing else in the world matters. So that's my nursing school experience, honey. I done been through the ups, the downs, the sides, and the sides, like. And oh yeah, I forgot to tell you. So even during the last semester of college, my grandmother passed away. So my mom passed away at the beginning of nursing school, and my grandmother passed away at the end of nursing school. So while I'm trying to get all my stuff ready for job interviews and all this stuff, I'm also helping my dad plan another funeral for my grandmother, and I had to actually travel to Louisiana. So just stay positive. Like, if I've said this a bunch of times in my previous videos, if I can make it through nursing school, anybody can make it through nursing school. Like, I promise you, you can. Like, I was literally thrown every type of rock at me, and I honestly had every excuse to quit and to just go do something else or take 2 years off. Like, I could have done that, but no, just keep going, keep pushing. It's going to pay off. I promise you it is. Once you graduate and once you pass your NCLEX, like, it's going to pay off. So just keep the faith and you'll do it. So that's our video for today. We'll see you next time with Nurse with Purpose. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to my video.
Oh my gosh, back at it again. In the kitchen whipping, I'm rapping again. Keep on playing, then I'm stabbing your friend. I'm in the hood, they think I'm back trapping again. Oh my gosh.